So first I should probably do a little introduction to why I'm doing these unboxing videos. The one thing I can look back on in my first year of having my YouTube studio and my channel is this office was cramped. So what you'll see is from the other pictures that I will display probably here and here, this office was really cramped. So I needed a new setup. I ended up looking into some sit-stand desks. The only downside is most of them were way outside of my budget. I needed a desk that would be my main battle station where I would do all my video editing from. I probably won't do a full-fledged review video of the desks until I get about 4 or 5 months to actually work with them. Okay, so something that I wanted to point out, I don't know if you can see it in either of these cameras, but I've got a pretty big cut on the outside of the box, so hopefully that doesn't render things bad. Let me come up here and alter this because I really don't want to see the wall as much as me. Make sure everything's working. Everything's in focus. I want to focus on me. Okay. Well, going good. Okay, here we go. Oh, so super excited to get this unboxed. This is the main, and we got some more damage up here where the actual bands kind of cut through. I really hope it doesn't mean it's damaged and it has to go back. That would suck. Just get all this stuff out of my way. Yeah, I mean it's cut right through. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully it's not bad, and it's not didn't damage the desk itself, because that would really make me mad. Here, it's a heavy box. I mean, super heavy. I was so excited that I probably should have got help, but I literally drug it in. FedEx or UPS put it outside my garage. Here goes. Let me do it the other way. Goes that way. Okay, so far so good. Styrofoam doesn't look like it's jacked up. Oh, there's another one here. Oh, look at that desktop. Oh, looks so cool. You know, kids, if you're doing unboxing videos at home, it is really imperative that you make sure everything is working, all the items are charged up, and you're good to go. So this is the one thing that is make or break with a lot of companies that make these stand-up desks, and that's really the instructions. So if the instructions are easy to follow, it gets great reviews. If they suck and they are difficult and the build is not easy, they get negative review. I'm going to attempt to lift this out of here. Ooh, it's heavy. So I'm going to set this off to the side for now and follow the instructions, because I got to get everything out of the box and this box out of here. Okay, so this way it'll be easier to build if I have everything out of this stupid box and I'm able to clear out my area. So far so good, Motionwise. I did feel kind of, ooh, look at that. Let broke all the way through. Good packing though. I wish you could see that. But let me get the other arm out, or leg out. Man, those are heavy duty. Okay, so the importance of packing a box. So, get this stuff out of the way. There's a hole on the back side of this. So I wanted to show that this right here actually made it all the way through. You can see the hole. Hopefully you can see the hole up there. But when you flip it around and look on the inside, you can actually see, where was it? It actually came all the way through. So hats off to Motionwise for their packing, because man, this desk could have been damaged. So I'm gonna get all this crap out of here. Okay, now we come back to the destructions. So let's see what it says first. Okay, unpacking components. Tabletop. We have the components. Looks like we have table feet, a control box, height controller, the column legs. Then it shows what the desk diagram will be done. So let's go to page 1. Installing columns. Oh, the brackets, this thing. Usually a good build, good instructions will actually tell you how many of each item you have. Yeah, anytime you're building something this massive, you definitely need a good wide open space to build it. That's why I decided to actually remove everything from the studio and build it right in here, because it gave good lighting and it gave good space, good ample amount of space. Which actually these desks that I built, this one and the second one, which will be coming next in the next unboxing, is going to be, it'll be a little tight in here, but it's exactly what I want it set up as. I really needed a spot where I could actually film on. For those that have been with the channel a long time, you may remember the card table. The card table was a pain in the butt, because I had to pull it out of the closet each time, and I had to obviously clean it off. It wasn't the best condition. I mean, it was great. I mean, when I first started my channel and I had to unbox the 14 boxes I had for the original studio, the original setup, yeah, it worked out great, because you know, when you're first starting out, you use what you have. Doing a lot of trial and error. The card table worked out great for the first year, but then when I really want to do unboxing and really close up shots of the product, I want to make sure you're focusing on the product and not the shabby card table that I have. Well, it sounds like my lovely wife and daughter are home. They'll probably walk in here and say some wise comment. Oh, yeah. What is that?
I don't know. Something for you.
Oh. I always like when I get new Prime boxes. I don't know what it is, so. So apparently it's very windy outside. In Wyoming, we pretty much have wind all the time. So if you don't like wind, don't come to Wyoming. It's how we keep all the Californians out. Is they get here and go, oh my gosh, it's cold and it's windy and my face is frozen. What was I talking before we were rudely interrupted? Oh, the card table and product shot. This actual desk, the Motionwise 60-inch by 30-inch, will actually be my main battle station, and the Sunin will be my secondary desk, and that's what I'll actually shoot all the product videos on. Okay, so those are done. Okay, move those out of the way, because I think in build stage 2 I bring the tabletop down. double check all the, wow, this gray. I don't know if you can see that, but man, that's such a pretty color. It's gonna look so beautiful. Okay, we're on to stage 2. As such, like that. Why does it have a wobble?
Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble.
Let's get these started. So anytime I order something new, I'm kind of a creature of habit that I will spend, because I'm kind of a miser, so I'm trying to get the best bang for my buck. And then also, I want to really review which product is actually the one that I need, but really based on the reviews. So many desks that actually came in a little more expensive, or even ones that came in less expensive, is I pay close attention to the reviews. I had actually reached out to a couple desk manufacturers that did not have many product review videos on either YouTube or on Amazon itself. I reached out to them to see if, I've always seen these videos of the people that, oh yeah, so-and-so, Steadfast, sent Flexi Desk, sent me a desk to try out. And so, those are people that their channels have a lot of reviews. Did I see those on the other side? I reached out to them. Some actually, I have to give hats off. I think it's Flexi. I'm going to mess it up. Well, I'll fix it when I do the video and post. But Flexi Spot, maybe? They actually replied to me. So, but since my channel did not meet their parameters, but yeah, I had three desk companies that actually were nice enough to actually reach out to me and tell me that, my channel didn't fit their parameters, and they would offer me a deep discount. But the unfortunate side is all of those companies, their desks were on back order. So in getting this thing set up, I spent 5.5 weeks researching. Really, when it came down to the end, I couldn't wait. Maybe I was a little impatient, but for the most part, I just wanted to get it done. Really easy installation so far. Again, thank you Motionwise for all your proper packing, because it looked like UPS kicked it off the truck to get it to my driveway. But with all the styrofoam they had installed, it really has no damage to the desk whatsoever. Step 2 is done. Now let's move on to step 3. I imagine it's probably the leg
I
supports.
can't believe that thing's done with all these off.
Ellie, what are you doing?
Come on, baby.
Yeah, now we're going to install the legs. Install the legs, just as so. It's actually a fairly easy build. Which, having something, spending this much money on something and then having it go together seamlessly is such a blessing. Such a blessing. So, you figure about the money that you spend on a desk this size, that you really want it to go together easy. My wife and I have put together many a furniture that the instructions were not very clear. Unfortunately, the one thing that Motionwise did not have, which a lot of the other desks have, are cable management systems. So all your cables that are going to come out, this one only has a power cord, and everything's inside the leg, so it should be pretty self-explanatory. But I did buy some extra cable ties for the back, so when I actually remove this and actually need to plug it into the wall, that you're not going to have that cable drooping down. I've got some ideas on that one. Let's go with the control panel. So secure the height controller to the right side of, oh, I can actually control, what? Oh, it does have some cable management on the controller, so that'll be neat. Okay, so I grabbed a couple different screwdrivers because you never know which one's going to work. Looks like it plugs. Oh, love to hear it click. Love when you hear clicks. Okay, we've got 2 clicks in there. Hardest part while doing a build is trying to figure out what you did with all your tools. I think it's, where is this? Some power cord. Okay, so this, oh, it's tied to it. That's weird. Hold the up-down arrows at the same time for 6 seconds. It's really quiet, actually. This is awesome! One of the issues that I've seen with these desks is you really come into a huge dilemma, and that is, what do I do with this thing? So some people actually have drilled a hole in their desktop. Seriously, you just spent $500 to $1,000 on your standing desk, and you're gonna drill a hole in it. I just don't, no logic. So I did buy this new HyperX RGB gaming laptop last summer because I really needed something, since I work in the dark a lot with lighted keys. And in doing that, I never really thought that I would be upgrading my studio for a long time. Now I got to figure out what height I want it to keep I'm looking over here, keeping my elbows, I think lower. Thinking like, oh yeah, got the mouse over here. Yeah, I think that's going to work pretty good. You figure out, looking over here for ergonomics, because I don't want them up here. I want them actually maybe a little lower. Wow, it's surprising. The desk goes up to 40. Yeah, I think that's it. So now let's say I don't have my chair in here, but I want to go to the setting where I'm actually going to be sitting and typing. So let's go down. Really goes down really quiet. So let's go all the way to the bottom. I think it's 28 is where it stops. All in all, I really appreciate the instructions. I mean, that was really simple to put together. It feels very sturdy. So Motionwise, really thank you for building a great desk. You have little cable things here that you can reroute your cables underneath. Yeah, I just think it's a really great build. It was easy to build. I didn't have any headaches whatsoever, and I just really appreciate a company that, I mean, it feels pretty sturdy up here. I mean, I'll play with it for, when I do my editing of this video. So once I get that done. So until next time, actually I'm going to move this out of the way, which is going to be kind of hard with all the camera setup because I got to get desk 2 in here. All right, we'll see you in the next video.